What's going on, football fans? Welcome back to another episode of Breaking the Birds. Got home from Christmas holidays and then caught gastroenteritis right after. And so getting better, and we wanted to take a look at some Cowboys-Eagles tape right here and go through DeVonta Smith because holy shit, that guy is a superstar. Absolutely bailed the Eagles out of this one on offense, making terrific catch on terrific catch. Let's get right to the tape. We're also going to be touching a little bit on Gardner Minshew in this game on a couple of these plays here. So, going to get a little bit around some of the offense here. On the first drive, Eagles marched right down the field, and in a persistent to score right here. We got the trips bunch with tight split here down at the bottom. A.J. Brown's going to be bracket coverage by the top cornerback and safety here. This bottom here, this trips bunch at the bottom is going to confuse the Cowboys at who has who. Dallas Goedert's going to go up and out. Quez Watkins is going to stretch the field horizontally here, and that's going to create the space for DeVonta Smith, who's going right outside of Quez, and they're going upfield here. What you want to do is you want to catch this guy lacking, either not knowing which guy he needs to pick up, or if he's in zone, then drift a little bit inside. And that creates a massive opening right there. Easy touchdown throw to DeVonta Smith. And then afterwards, again, on the scramble drill, he's also open in the end zone right there for a touchdown. So two massive missed opportunities from Gardner Minshew of what could have been an easy opening drive touchdown right here. Good job by DeVonta of finding that space in between defenders. Cowboys playing cover 2 here. DeVonta Smith going to go in the in-breaker route here. Flat defender is going to create contact with him to begin with. That's all right. You don't want to force too much not on that, because if you have the flat defender coming underneath it right here, that means if you're covering up the flat defender there, then it just opens more space for requests. But flat defender does a good job here of getting off of that contact, but that leaves the opening in between the through-hole defender and the curl for DeVonta Smith. And a terrible missed throw by Gardner Minshew. Could not have been worse. High behind him, and should have been yet another interception. Fast in-breaker here. Man against the quarterback. He's 9 yards off. Going to that 5-yard in there. Nice catch through contact. Again, ball placed a little bit behind him. Has to reach a little bit back for it. Can't just reach out in front and then keep running. Another really good catch by Smitty here. Again, it's against man coverage. This guy, like this time he's off like 6 yards. Again, the 5 in. This time ball is placed better, right at his numbers where you can catch it. And of course, he makes that tough hand catch. Gets contacted immediately after. Hangs on, moves the chains. All right, this is the RPO. The Eagles have been running a lot with Jalen Hurts. Trying again here with Gardner Minshew. Unfortunately, he doesn't read it right here. His key read is this guy right here. If he's the flat defender, he's going to be throwing this ball to either Dallas Goedert going to the flat or DeVonta Smith going across the middle. If they're playing man and he's following here and there's a linebacker right on top of DeVonta, he's giving the ball off to the running back. But here, there's only one flat defender, and he's going to backtrack away with Dallas Goedert. That leaves a massive opening for DeVonta Smith right there. It also means that the one linebacker that was in there is going to be shooting up for the run instead. And so this was a poor read and should have been thrown for DeVonta Smith instead. So this is, I guess, is going to be looking like it's a screen for a tight end here. Both like Pascal and DeVonta Smith going to be breaking in. You have Dallas Goedert coming underneath it right here, and the outside cornerback shoots up for Dallas Goedert, and DeVonta Smith is wide open. Easy touchdown. Cowboys playing match zone here, so the slot cornerback there to DeVonta Smith's side. When DeVonta Smith is coming inside, he's going to match that and he's going to continue with it. Up here at the top, they're going to be playing flat and deep. And so when the flat defender commits more outside, the flat defender, when the flat receiver here to the top side, and Zach Pascal is going to get out here, the flat defender here is also going to be getting a little bit of depth, and so that creates that hit on DeVonta Smith as he's catching the ball. But good route from him. He's going up here, not wasting any motions in his in-breaker. Good catch. You could argue they want the ball thrown a little bit earlier for him to actually have a chance to catch the ball before making something happen. He's clearing away from the linebacker right here. So you can throw the ball at this point, no problem. A little bit late coming out, but he hangs on to the ball. Phenomenal catch. A little bit of a whip route here, more of a sticking out from DeVonta. Going to be sitting across the middle here. Realizes that it is zone, and so as Gardner is scrambling out, he's going to be getting depth outside as well. Smart move by him. because then you realize that the inside zones are going to be getting more outside when Gardner is scrambling to the outside right there, and that is going to create some separation away from the linebacker. But once again, this is just a terrible throw, and it's let too wide of DeVonta. He's not going to catch that. Another good job here in the scramble drill from DeVonta Smith here to the top. It's going to be going on an in-breaker. Then as soon as he sees that Gardner Minshew is rolling out of the pocket here to his left, he's going to go that side as well. It's going to create some space in behind the cornerback. That is a main coverage against him right there. Nice scramble drill move. Moves to change despite the earlier misfire. Main coverage down here at the 10-yard line. DeVonta Smith against the backed off cornerback right here. Really good route. No wasted movement at all. This is going to the outside there. Got some easy separation, and an easy touchdown catch. Cover 2 for the Cowboys. DeVonta Smith down here to the bottom. Gets somewhat of a clean release off of the flat defender right here. Not physical with him there to begin with. And then Gardner just leads him outside. Almost too much outside. I mean, it doesn't really make that much sense. The safety is pretty far away from him. If he just throws it a little bit more of a line drive here, the safety gets occupied by Dallas Goedert right there. So if he just throws it in line drive for him, might actually have had a chance to catch the ball and make something happen afterwards. But just look at this incredible catch by DeVonta Smith. I mean, that is just a special guy right there. And so the fact that the Eagles don't gain too much on this play here is just infuriating. It's cover 2 behind it right here. A little bit of pressure from Micah Parsons there to begin with, but he gets driven inside. So at this point, you can set up and throw the ball. DeVonta Smith with really nice clearance between the hook to curl and the flat defender. He's an option. You can throw this ball to whoever's crossing right here at this point here. That's an option. Let him work, get out of bounds or whatever. Throws late, leads him right into pressure. And so cover 2 again for the Cowboys. They've been running this so many times. I don't know why it's not just easy pickings at this point. DeVonta Smith clearing in behind the flat zone here to begin with. Sitting outside. Then right here, he's separating in behind the 3-hole, the flat, and the deep zone right here in that triangle. But this though is just it's absolutely. It's such a horrendous throw that if it wasn't because of DeVonta Smith's freakish ability to make this catch, the safety is right there to pick it off instead. Like he's expecting to get the pick right here to end the game. Let's show you one more time. The safety right here, number 6, I believe it is. This guy right here. Look at him. He's making it to see, I got the pick. But why doesn't he? Is because, I mean, look at this. This is This is basically DeVonta Smith saving the game. This would have been a game-ending interception. Plucks it out the air on what should have been an easy pitch and catch here. Because he's so wide open in behind the flat and 3-hole. Just lead him inside right there. And then, of course, if you're a quarterback here, you want to take the shot for DeVonta Smith because he's a freak, like he's a superstar. But throw the ball at a goddamn relevant time. I mean, he's one-on-one right here with the cornerback. Throw it right here. Jibber jab, stutter. I mean, stop playing around. If you want to, throw it right here. Throw it right now at the back of the end zone. Instead of leading him way too far down the field or out of the end zone. Have faith that he'll make this catch. He just saved Gardner Minshew's ass a couple times in this game. And especially on just the prior play where he converted despite a horrendous throw. And yet another horrendous throw. Another good route by DeVonta Smith here on the second last play of the game. Down here at the bottom, he's going against the outside cornerback here who's an outside shade of him. So you can put this ball to the outside. Lead him right here to the outside because he's going to get the separation. He has separation right here. Lead him to the outside. Instead, becomes nothing. Also, take a look at Dallas Goedert coming across right here on the post. Right there. He's going to clear in behind the 3-hole defender. Yeah. And on the very last play. So, 3 plays in a row now to end the game where you have a shot at DeVonta Smith. And right here, he's going like the Cowboys playing zone once again. He's just going to clear in behind those zones. He's wide open right here across the middle. Wide freaking open. At the sticks. Four-man pressure. Gardner has a guy right in his face. So of course, he's not going to be able to see the field that well. Also kind of steps right into it. Actually steps all the way into it. Yeah. All right, so overall, I think DeVonta Smith was a major reason this game was close. Some of the plays that he made absolutely bailed out Gardner Minshew from a couple of ugly interceptions. One at the end that would seal the game. And he was absolutely the target I would have preferred there as the last 3 plays of the game. Could have easily won the game with him right there. Easily, I mean, it's so much to say, but with a little bit of anticipation and touch passing, you could definitely have won the game with Smith right there. So that's it for this one. I'll try to get a few more done of the Cowboys game before heading into to the Saints gear here on Sunday.